Okay, we're continuing with Plautus. I'd like to point out this Maratum yesterday. I think I skipped over it, or I said it was of the dead, but it means this of the same mores basically. So he who had left it, who now is the filium. The filium is the son in the same tense as Maratum, which is endowed with a character or manners of a specific kind, basically of that family group. And we ended up down here where Illa, she the girl, she's Nesciet. She didn't know him who had compressed her. She's the accusative again here. So her father becomes the nominative, and her father doesn't know who did it either. So ego, I, the la, hodie, today, faciem ut, I'll make it that the senex de proximo, the senex from next door, Megalodorus or whatever his name is, he will poscate, he will ask for this girl to be a wife for himself. And idia, this I shall do for this reason. The la is going to do it for a reason. Quo facilius, so facilius is the comparative that makes quo do it. So that it'll be more easier for him to ducate her, to marry the one who compressed her, the one who raped her. So, we'll scroll a bit. And this is near the end of the section where the la's introducing. Anyway, the senex, he will ask who the wife, the adolescent, the young boy, is the so the senex is the avunculus. He's the uncle, the paternal uncle to the adolescent who did this compressing. Anyway, he who stupra videre, stupra is a stronger word for rape. It's used for seducing virgins, or if you have sex with a married woman, it's stupraviding. It's like a sexual sin sometimes. In the noctu, in the night of Ceres Vigilis. There's the vigil of Ceres, is one of the goddesses or whatever. So she was out coming back and she got raped by the nephew. Now this senex, the first one, Hic, Euclio, he's now clamorting, shouting about, intus, the adverb for inside, as he solets, as he's accustomed to do. He looks like he's extruding the anum for us outside, so he's chucking out the old woman who works for him, lest she be conscious or a conspirator of where he's hid his gold. The la, his last line, credo, I believe that he wants to, this is volt in the, where they don't use the U version, it's earlier Latin uses O. He wants to inspicere, he wants to look at his aurum, his gold, less that siet, that's one of the older forms of the subjunctive for sim, sis, sit, etc., third person singular, less that it's been surripioed, this has been stolen. And now Act 1. So we're looking at Euclio and Staphyla. It's the anus, the old woman. Exi, imperative, get out. Inquam, I say. Age, come on now. Exi, get out. We have exit in English, so. By Hercules, for you, for us, outside, must be gone out. You must go outside. He's using exiundum for us. And he's continuing now on line 41. You're a circumspectrix. That's someone. It's a female. The females end with ix, and males usually end with or. So you're someone who looks about with emisicis oculus. It's like demissus. So you're someone who roams out with their eyes and looks about. And Staphyla saying, for why, poor me miseram, are you verberassing me? Why are you beating me? And Euclio says, so that you can be a miserable wretch. And so that, blah, 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 you can live out your age, exigas your atem, your age, live out your life. What's worthy of you, dignam for you, mala malam. That's like Plautus likes playing on these sort of things, mala and mala, so you can live out a worthless age, you person who's worthy of being bad or whatever. For why are you now extrusing? Why are you chucking me now? What's the cause? You're chucking me out from the Aedibus, from the house. Euclio, for you, I will redam a ratio, and I'll give you a reason. And now he's vocketing her. She's a sex stimulorum. She's like a seg's usually a crop or something, and stimulus, so it's like a harvest of goads or something weird. I don't know how you put that in English. Anyway, regrettere, imperative. Go outside, abostio, get away from the doorway, basically, something like that. He's actually talking to the audience now. See her. Do you see? Look, do you see her over there as she inseated, as she's walking? Skin, if you put an E on the end, so it's oh, do you know Quomodo? How the matter will go for you. Looks like he's talking back to her again. Do you know how this matter's going to turn out for you? If by Hercules today I kepero, I take up a fustem, a club, like Hercules used to go around with a club beating people, so now Euclid is going to pick up or a stimulum in my hand. That's another goad, one of these stimulorum type things, something that you prod someone with. Testudinem, it's like a shell. Istum, so grandabo, here's the verb. I will enlarge, or grandabo, he's going to make something grander, bigger. So he's got I and Tibby, so I is him doing it, and it's to her, to Staphyla. Your tortoise gradum, so you're going at the pace of a tortoise. I'll increase this slow moving of you. Staphyla says, Utenem, would that ad inxit, that's from ad ego, it's to drive. Blah, 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 rather, podius quam, rather than indeed, hoc pacto, by this way, apud you, then with you, serviam. So I'd rather be driven away to suspensing. That probably means she's going to hang herself by a noose or something. So she'd rather be by the gods or something. What's this bit about Divi? She'd rather hang herself rather than in this way, hoc pacto, serve under Euclio anymore. It's probably just a bit of complaining. It's probably not serious. Okay, so ad ego, to drive, hurl, exact. Mentioned here, Plautus and Terence both use it. Okay, so she'd rather the gods ad inxa, so it's plural with the nt. But as that scelesta sola, as that scelesta is sometimes used for criminal, but as I want to say, as a wretch alone, see how she murmurates with herself. Look, she's murmuring to herself, which is odd because Euclio is actually murmuring to himself in the audience. By Hercules, I will do something to Istos' eyes, to her eyes, and now he's talking to her in the vocative. You improba. Yep, okay. I will ekphodiam, those eyes of for yours. Ekphodia is another one of my favourite verbs. I like putting ek in front of things with F. So I'll dig out these eyes for you, you improba, you wretch again. Lest, possis, you are able to observe me in what I'm geraming, what I'm doing with his gold, rerums here for his wealth or his treasure. Okay, scroll a bit more. Absede, another imperative. Get away, even now. Etiam nunc, etiam, even now, get away, absede. Whoa, that's another interjection. So he's just prodding her along. Astato, future imperative. Stand, there, asto, adsto, istic, with the place. Stand over there. If by Hercules, you from istok loca, if you from that place, what do you got? Digitum transversum, looks like a finger's width, or the latum, the length of an unguem, which is a toenail or fingernail. If you exceed away, if you get away from that place, even width of a finger or a fingernail, or if you respects or if you're looking back, donicum, until I order you, usero, future. Immediately, continue, that's the adverb. Another by Hercules, probably to make the meter for his poem. I shall make you a disciple of the cross. So he's going to discipline her by it's just another threat, basically. Scelestio. I've never seen a more scelestia than this anus, than this old woman. Anu is the fourth declension. Certo, certainly. Scio, I know. So I know for certain I've never seen a more deceptive or untrustworthy woman. There's the Videse to have seen, and there's Nunquam never. So he's never seen a woman more celestia. And I fear Matuo badly, Nimis, I fear excessively, or I fear too much badly, lest me from insidious some sort of trickery or treachery. She will do verba, do it's a form of do, which means give, or she'll give words to me, which he's unaware of, and she's also fearing that she might pers sendisca, she might thoroughly sense, so she might get a good understanding of ubi est, where is the aurum abscondium, where's the gold hidden, which she has in her occipital region, that's the back of your head, quoque she has eyes, oculus, this pessima, this very worthless woman. Do a bit more scrolling down to there somewhere. Nunc ibo. Now I'll go ut visem so that I can see sitne. May it be the gold thus as I condured it, as I hit it. Is the gold still where I hit it? And what solicits me, me miserum, wretched me, it worries me, it gives me anxiety in many ways. Plurimus modus. And I'll end it there for the day.